writer, and I wanted to bring to you guys the CTA, aka the Corporate Transparency Act. In this video, I'm going to explain to you what the CTA is, how much of a fine you can be paying if you don't file yourself as a beneficiary for your company, what it is, right, and how important it is. And then I'm going to open up the floor for any questions or concerns regarding this particular topic. Now, if you have an LLC or if you plan to get an LLC, this is a conversation you need to be joining. So welcome into my live stream. Make sure you like and share this video because it's going to be very simple, short, and sweet. Okay, I'm not going to take up a lot of your time because I know it most likely may be late night over there for you, but it's early morning for me. Okay, all right, so let's get down to it. I'm going to turn my light on here. Hopefully we get some light. And I'm also making some tea. Okay, all right, so the Corporate Transparency Act. The Corporate Transparency Act is a federal law that actually says that we have to file ourselves as the owners of the LLC. So remember that back in the day, well, right now, all right, if you didn't know, you can own an LLC or own a company and you don't have to file yourself as the beneficiary. Filing yourself as a beneficiary means you are the person who owns the company, all right? Now, most companies back in the day actually took fond of not having to file themselves as a beneficiary because it helped keep your personal taxes and personal debts and liabilities separate from your business liabilities. But now those days are gone. Because of 2020 pandemic PPP relief funds and all that good stuff, it's made it much more of a challenge to determine or to prevent business funding fraud. So with that being said, since 2020, they have decided to put in place the Corporate Transparency Act. So that way, hold on guys. So that way we will, let's take some of the stems off. That way we'll file ourselves as the beneficiary, all right? Beneficiary just means you're the person who owns this company, all right? Or you're the person liable for this. Now, how do you file for this, all right? And when should you file for it? All right, let's get down to it. So they started this CTA in 2021, right? And we have by January, okay, we have by January, I believe it is 1st. Yeah, we have by January, all right, to file the report. Now, where do you file this report? You go to a place called FinCEN. That's FINCEN. FinCEN. And you file what's called a BOI report, a beneficiary report. It's very simple, you guys. And then you submit. Once you submit, then you are officially the owner of the company. It is put into the system, all right? There you have it. Now let's actually read deeper, okay? I'm going to show you guys some stuff on Google. I'm going to read through it on Google, all right? To make sure you have a clear understanding. 1 second. Because I want to make sure you guys know about this stuff because the Corporate Transparency Act is a serious thing. All right. Now let's read together. The Corporate Transparency Act is a federal law that requires certain entities to report information about their beneficial owners to the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network. The CTA was enacted in 2021 to help prevent and combat money laundering, terrorist financing, corruption, and tax fraud. The CTA applies to corporations, limited liability companies, and other similar entities that are formed or registered to do business in the U.S. The CTA requires reporting of the names, addresses, and identification details of beneficial owners. Existing companies that existed before January 1st, 2024 must file their initial report by January 1st, 2025. Newly created companies or that are registered in 2024 must file within 90 calendar days of receiving their actual or public notice of the creation of the registration. So, in other words, once you receive your LLC, then you have 90 days to report to FinCEN, all right, and to file your CTA report, all right? Failure to comply with the CTA can result in criminal and civil penalties, including monetary fines of up to $10,000, imprisonment for up to 2 years, a 591 per diem penalty adjusted for inflation. So I want to let y'all know, when I did this video at the beginning of the year, this was only a $500 a day fine. Now you get $10,000 fines, and then you could go to prison for 2 years if you don't do this. This is serious. FinCEN has developed guidance to help with CTA compliance, including a small equity compliance guide, more than 100 beneficial ownership information, frequently asked questions, right? So you have all of that good information. Okay, so where you would go, all right? You would submit your BOIR report. It's right up here. Click on there. Bear with me, you guys. Bear with me. Oh, sorry. Okay, yeah, that's right. I'm in another country, so it doesn't do it. 1 second. Let's disconnect. Disconnect our VPN here. Let's see if it'll let us go through. I can't believe that you can get up to 2 years if you don't do this. All right, beneficial ownership information report. Need a BOIR? Yes. All right. So this is telling you all about that. File it. Need to file it. Click on file it now. This is different. I never came to this particular website. Yeah, no. This is not it. You will go to FinCEN. Yeah, I don't know about that one. That's sponsored. Sponsored. You got to go to U.S. Chamber of Commerce. FinCEN. Here it is. FinCEN.gov. And if you already have your LLC, you might as well follow along with me. Let's just get it over with. All right, beneficial ownership information. All right, where you want to go is FinCEN.gov, friend. FinCEN.gov. How to file, all right? File the report using the BOIE filing system. Create a FinCEN ID. All right. So they have a 5-minute demo showing you how to do this. Okay. Submit a file. All right, you will come here. Welcome to the BOIE filing system through Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, aka FinCEN. Come here, click on Get Started. All right. Bank Security Act, that's BSA, that's something different. BOI, Beneficial Ownership Information, is what you want to do. Do not click on BSA. This is not, you're not a bank. You're not a bank, okay? You are filing for beneficial ownership information, the first one. All right, let me make sure I zoom in so you can see what I'm doing. Click on Get Started. You can prepare, all right? How would you prepare? Download the PDF. It's going to give you all of the instructions, all right? You may have to, oh, that's weird, okay. Following submit BOI. We're entering U.S. government, yes, I agree. All right, submit the PDF beneficial ownership. You are going to put your email, your first and last name, and then you're going to put the PDF, which is the PDF I just tried to download. Agree, and then you would hit submit. This is literally the application. Let me go ahead and, as y'all can see, I need to relaunch. Let me relaunch it so we can see everything. All right, we're going to relaunch it. Okay, very simple and sweet. Let me drink some tea because my voice is kind of raspy. Hold on. Good old natural African mint leaves, honey, and ginger. If you guys don't know, I got rich off of grants and I live in Africa. I live in Nigeria. And so grants have truly changed my entire life, right? So, yeah. I'm here bringing you guys this good old information. All right, so let's keep moving forward. I'm waiting on it to reload. This is very important information, you guys, because if you do not file yourself as the owner of, of your company, you're going to get 2 years in prison. 2 years in prison, $10,000 fine. Which one do you want? The U.S. is not playing with us. All right. So, okay, but I want to go back to where I was before so I can see. I'm so happy we're doing this together. Prepare BOIR report. Yes. All right, make sure you have the latest Adobe because this is weird. For some reason, it won't allow me to open up. Weird, it won't allow me to open up this thing. In Google Chrome. This Adobe site doesn't match your location. Based on your location, we think you may prefer a Nigerian website where you'll get regional content. Yeah, because I'm in Nigeria. That's why it won't do everything. Okay. All right, so let me go ahead and show you guys one more time. Let's go through the whole entire thing one more time because I know I kind of ran through it quickly, but I want to go through it step by step so you know exactly what you need to do, because even though I'm limited because I'm here in Africa, I can still walk you through the steps. All right, so let's talk about it again. Reset the room. For those of you who are just coming in, I'm Superior Shelby. I'm a 71% successful grant writer, and I'm a small business development coach. I've been doing this for 8 years, right? And so today we are talking about the Corporate Transparency Act, aka the CTA. This is a new law that was put in place back in 2021 to prevent any type of money laundering, terrorist financing, as well as prevention of business funding fraud. Right. So since the pandemic, since the PPP, we have seen so many people, that have been frauded since the pandemic. Right. We know this. The CTA is supposed to show proof of you being the beneficial owner, which means you will be the person that is liability to anything that happens to your business, right? And so that also stops anybody from being able to file any type of funding or submit any applications on your business behalf simply because, their name is not as on the BOI report, okay? Now, we have by January 1st, 2025 to file this report online. It is free to do. It does not cost any money. It only costs you in time. It costs you up to 15 to 20 minutes, if that, to complete this thing, okay? Depending on how tech savvy you are. Not even 15 minutes, okay? Now, if you already have an LLC and an S Corp, if you already have a registered company, then you need to file this BOI report by January 1st, 2025. All right. Hold on, friend. I'm going to tell you exactly where you need to go in order for you to file the report. And I'm praying that you are sitting down with your laptop or your iPad and you're just going with the flow with me. You might as well submit it now and get it done. Okay. All right. So if you do not, right? If you do not file this report by January 1st, 2025, you will be subjected to have to pay a $10,000 fine, or you will go to prison for 2 years. You choose, okay? If you are a person who wants to start a business and you do not have an LLC or you don't have a articles of organization, you have not registered your company, once you register your company, you have 90 days. You have 90 days to file the BOI report. BOI is an acronym for beneficial ownership filing or something like that. BOI, okay? Yeah, beneficial ownership information, all right? Beneficial ownership information. You are the owner. This is beneficial information because it will protect you from any type of business funding fraud. So nobody will be able to file a PPP, SBA loan, business credit card, business loan, business line of credit, or even get grants in your business name, okay? That's why it's called the beneficial ownership information. All right? Okay, now, where do you go to get this done? Can you file this online? Yes. Do you need to physically go into any office? No. You can do this online. It can take you 5 minutes. Visit, all right? This is where you're going to go. I'm going to walk you through the entire steps. Okay? That's for 2025 or before January 1st, 2025. You need to do this now. And there's no point in you waiting. You might as well do it while we're walking through it. Like while I'm showing you, you might as well bring out your tablet. It's late night over there for y'all. It's 5 a.m. for me here in Africa. The kids ought to be asleep. Go get them kids' tablet and let's get to work. Okay? All right, so you're going to go to, you can go to fincin.gov. Let me show you. You just got an LLC last month. Do you still have to file? Yes, you have 90 days to file. If you, I'm going to say this again. I'll say it again and I'll say it slower. If you are a LLC holder, if you currently have a business organization, if you currently hold a LLC, S Corp, C Corp, whatever it is, if you actually have a business, articles of organization, you have by January 1st, 2025 to file the BOI report. Should you wait? Hell no. What you waiting for? Bring out that tablet right now. You're live watching me. The people who is not watching me live, even if you're not watching me live, bring out the tablets. Let's knock it out. I'm a person of diligence, militant, and I'm very on top of things. And you should be too. All right? We're very proactive. If you do not have an LLC and you plan to get an LLC, you have 90 days. All right? After you have gotten your LLC, you have 90 days to file this BOI report. If you just got your LLC in 2024, you got by January 1st, 2025. If you do not have an LLC yet, if you do not have an articles of organization, keep in mind that a part of your business foundations now, you not only have to get your LLC and EIN, you also have to file the BOI report. If you don't, then you will be subjected to a $10,000 fine or 2 years in prison. I'll say that again. If you want to open up a business, if you want to start a business, if you want to get an LLC and you don't have one yet, when you get ready to do one, you must put it in your business setup, strategy, that once you get your LLC and EIN, you have to file the BOI report. Got it? Everybody cool? Cool. All right, so where do you file this? You go online to fincin.gov. F as in Frank, I as in igloo, N as in Nancy, C as in cat, E as in elephant, N as in Nancy, .gov. fincin.gov. If you got your LLC last month, you have by January 1st, 2025 to apply to this. If you do not do it, you will go to prison for 2 years. Do not play with these people about opening up LLCs. You want to know why they did this? Is simply because people was opening up LLCs randomly just so they can get the PPP and the SBA funding. So unfortunate. All right, so visit fincin.gov. When you go to fincin.gov, that is the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network. Yeah, y'all didn't know we had that. This is not the FBI. This is not the CIA. This is FinCEN, Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, which means any type of fraud that happens on your debit cards, through your bank, stuff like that. These are the people that handle that on the back end. Third party. When you first go on their site, literally, they have it. It says BOI, Beneficial Ownership Information. You can't miss it. Okay? And then when you scroll down, right, it will say prepare. A blue box will say prepare, and then you will see file. All right? I'm about to show you. You can learn how to prepare your documents, right? You can click on how to file. Do I qualify for an exemption? You can get an exemption, I guess. And how do I get the FinCEN ID? All right, so they have frequently asked questions for you to be able to go through so you can have clarity and reassurance on how to complete these tasks. Okay? All right, y'all. Let me go ahead and turn this camera so I can show you guys exactly what you should be looking at. Okay, let's see here. Okay, you see? This is what it looks like. Okay, so, yeah, because I want to make sure y'all can get it. You want to visit fincen.gov, all right? And then you have these two boxes here, all right? Prepare or file. I wish this thing was like, there we go. Okay, so prepare or file. Now, I'm going to just go ahead and click on file so that way you guys know the entire walkthrough. So you can come here to file a report or create a FinCEN ID. I click file a report, okay? Once you click on file a report, it will take you to the BOI filing site, which is the Beneficial Ownership Information site. All right, welcome to the BOI filing site. This is where you can file online. All right, so you will click on over here to the right, get started under Beneficial Ownership Information. You see that? Do not click this one. You're not a bank. You're going to click this one. All right, get started. Now it says file PDF or prepare BOI report. All right, you can prepare and submit your BOI report, file online. So you can file a PDF or you can just simply file online. Okay, Adobe Reader not required. This and that. Prepare and submit. All right, so this is filing online. Okay, you can either do the PDF, fill out the PDF and upload it, or you could just directly go to filing online. You don't need to do the PDF. All right, need help? No, I don't. Type filing, correct. Update prior report. This is initial report. Initial report means this is your first time filing this BOI report. Okay. Next, this is privacy, all that good stuff. Next, part 1. All right. As you can see, you're going to go through steps: filing information, reporting company, company application, beneficial owners, submit. All right. So let's go. Request to receive FinCEN ID. I would like that. Foreign pooled investment vehicle. No. Your company's name. All right. I hope y'all are following this with me. Okay, hold on. I hope y'all are following this with me. All right. All right. We have an EIN. We'll put our EIN number there. All right. Oh, so form of identification. EIN number. You can do your SSN or I-10. All right. I like to do EIN. Put your EIN number in there. And then you'll put the country. Next, you'll put jurisdiction of information or first registration. So where are you in your country? We're in the United States, obviously. State of information. I'm Florida. And that's it. Address. Miami. This is the United States. Florida. You guys know my address. Okay. And then I'll get the actual EIN. Let me get my EIN number. Now, EIN number, I can't show y'all that, okay? Because that's my business social security number. Don't be in my business. Don't be in my business. But while I'm getting that, okay? While I'm getting that, let me read your questions, okay? You guys are literally following. I'm hoping and praying that you are following this alongside with me. I hope you ain't just sitting here spectating, friend, okay? All right. Let me see what questions y'all have. Let's see here. Does it matter if the LLC is active or not? Yes, because if the LLC is active, then that means you need to file. If it's not active, then that means it's not a business. If the LLC is not active, Stevenson, that means the business is not operating. And you shouldn't be making money. Like, you should not be operating. If the business, if the LLC is active, then yes, okay? Because that means you're actively making money. What? I just got an LLC last month. Do I still have to file? Yes. I filed my BOI within the 90 days of acquiring my LLC. I went through Taylor Brands for my LLCs. They charged $350 for BOI filing. I did it myself on the website. Super user friendly. Saved $700, 2 LLCs, 2 BOIs free on the FinCEN website. Exactly. Like, why? What? They charging $350 to do a BOI report? I'm showing y'all how to do this for free. Hey, the gems is free. The hustle is sold separately, ain't it? All right, hold on, y'all. Let me put my EIN in here. $350? That is crazy. Come on now, just add it up. That's crazy. Hold on 1 second, y'all. EIN. That's like really crazy. Copy. Yes. There we go. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's get back down to it. Yeah, so I'm not charging you. If you go alongside with me doing this, you'll save a lot of money. You will save money. Like Melanated Meditation said just in here, she saved $700 because she has 2 LLCs, and Taylor Brands would have charged her 350 USD in order to file this, okay? But I'm doing this with y'all, with you for free. I want to, what grant writer you know gonna do this live on YouTube for free? Other grant writers that I know, they're charging you, or they're telling y'all to come into this free Zoom class just to collect your information, just so that way they can market their services later to you. All right, so let's keep moving forward. All right, so existing reporting company. Check if existing reporting company as of January 1st. Yes. So when existing reporting company is indicated, all company application fields will be cleared. That's disabled. Do you wish to continue? No, I don't know what. I don't know what this means. We'll see. We'll get back to that. FinCEN ID. We don't have that. My name. Y'all know my name. This ain't nothing new. Business address, or we'll do business address type. Business address is I see, because this is company applicants. I see what's going on here. All right, so under company applicants, this is where you're actually going to put your information, current address, form of identification. You got to put your ID number, your driver's license number, country, United States, and where did you get your driver's license? And then you will upload a picture. I'm happy that we did this. You got to upload a picture. And okay, cool. Oh, we're doing this together. We're doing this together. So get your pictures, get it together. All right. I hope you got a picture of your ID. You got a picture of your ID, friend? You have a picture of your ID, friend? Okay. You need a picture of your ID for this one. Okay. I'm putting in my address. I didn't want you to know the address is on my driver's license. People are crazy. You know what I mean, friend? All right. All right, and then I know my driver's license number by heart, so it's very important for you to know that. You know what I mean? All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and upload my picture of my ID. I should have that in here. Let's see. Recent. Documents. Where would it be? It would be like in my photos or something. I got my articles of organization, and it would be in my photos. Okay, let's go to my photos. It's always good to keep a picture of your ID and social security card in your Google Drive. That way it'll be easy for you to just drag and drop. You know what I mean? All right. Show me ID. Bear with me, you guys. I have to go in here and get it. The picture. Taylor Brands definitely tries to nickel and dime as much as possible, taught me to pay attention and do my own research for sure. Absolutely. I really need help with all of that, please. No, do it now. You need help what? For free? I'm doing it for free with you. Do it now. Hello, I am a foot inspector. Absolutely not. Fake pages. Let's see. I didn't know YouTube had fake pages. Okay, let's see. Hello, I just came across this live and I know I'm super late. But what is going on? All right, so we are actually filing the CTA. So let me reset the room for our friend here. So we're filing what's called the CTA, the Corporate Transparency Act. We're filing the Beneficial Ownership Information Report, which goes with that. You have to file yourself as the owner of your LLC. If you don't, then you will be subjected to a $10,000 fine, and or you will have to go to prison for 2 years. When you filing this means that you will be the owner. You will be publicly stated as the owner of this company. This will prevent any type of business loan fraud or business funding fraud. Also, it stops anybody from being able to file any grants up under your business name as well. All right. I'm going through this whole entire process with you for free. The game is free. The hustle sold separately. If you want me to do it for you, I'm going to charge you just like Taylor Brands, but I'm not going to charge you as much as Taylor Brands. Hell no, I might only charge you like $99 just to do this because this is quick, you know. But yeah, but do it with me, right? Save yourself money. Like, you're not going through enough of financial stress for you not to, like, just like our friend here said, like, it made her pay attention because she got 2 LLCs. Taylor Brands wanted to charge her $350. That's $700 for 2 LLCs. If you do not have an active LLC, you don't have to worry about filing this. But when you reactivate your LLC, you have 90 days to file this BOI report. Because reactivating your LLC is just like starting a new LLC, all right? If you already have a active business, whether it's LLC, S Corp, C Corp, then you have by January 1st, 2025 to file this, okay? So get out your children's tablet or get out your own iPad and let's go ahead and walk along the steps and do it together. Visit fincen.gov, FINCEN, F as in Frank, I as in Igloo, N as in Nancy, C as in cat, E as in elephant, N as in Nancy.gov. Visit fincen.gov. Click on the blue box to your right that says File BOI Report. Once you click on the blue box to the right that says File BOI Report, it will take you to the online BOI report where you will submit. To the right, it's going to ask you to file your BOI report online or BAS, which is a bank. You are not a bank, so you're going to click the first one, Get Started. Once you click the first one, and guess what? You will enter in another place that's going to ask you to either upload your PDF, which means that you're going to download a PDF, fill out that application, and then upload it, or you could just file your report online. We are at the part where we are filing our reports online. We might as well submit the ID and everything while we are here, okay? So I hope I got you caught up. I hope I got you caught up, honey. I hope I got you caught up. Right. If you decide, right, she says, okay, well, I don't have one yet, but my husband and I plan on getting one, but I've been doing research and don't know where to start. And yes, this is wonderful that you are helping others. Yep, for free. I'm helping y'all for free. And I do this. I've been a YouTuber for 7 years. So I know, Janique, this is your first time meeting me. So welcome in. I'm a 71% successful grant writer. So I have helped over thousands of nonprofit organizations, churches, tech innovations, small business owners, women, minority business owners get free, debt-free money of millions of dollars, starting at least $5,000 or more. I've helped them get free money, right? So you can get a grant to start a business. You can get a grant for your particular business industry. You can get a grant just by you being in that particular city, state, or local government. And because you are entrepreneurs showing commitment to your community. So I've been writing grants for about 8 years. I got rich off of grants and I moved out of the United States 2 years ago. I've lived in 5 different countries and I'm currently in my second continent, which is Africa. I just moved here to Nigeria and I'm helping develop infrastructure, hospitals, and more schools, things like that. So I'm putting use to my life. Okay, I'm putting use to my life. What I do here on YouTube is I share information, all free game, because I believe in, I come from Miami, so I'm from Miami. But I believe in the game is free, the hustle is sold separately. I live by that, which means I will tell you everything you need to know. I'll give you your execution strategy and the steps you need to walk along. But it's up to you to execute, right? So that's what I live by. So welcome in. So happy that this is your first time meeting me. You can definitely book one-on-one calls with me. I have a website. You can visit superchargemybusiness.com. All right. There's hundreds of testimonials there, grant wins, proof that one, I'm not a scam and I've been doing this for a while. All right. So welcome in. So happy that you're here. Okay, y'all. So we are uploading our ID. That's where we are. So we got our new friend here all caught up. I hope y'all was getting y'all IDs and y'all was getting y'all stuff together. All right. Okay. YouTube, I just want to let you know. All right. YouTube, you have to save a live. This is not Instagram. I know y'all not used to YouTube, so let me school you. This is not Instagram. So YouTube is for learners. Okay? YouTube is for the ones who actually want to execute. Instagram is for the wannapreneurs. You know what a wannapreneur is? You want to start a business. You always wanted to be this person. You know what I mean? You always wanted to be a boss. YouTube is really for the bosses. The difference is the search engines. YouTube is owned by Google. Instagram is owned by Meta. Meta, social media platform. Google, global search engine. When you search for things like how to start a business, guess what? A YouTube video comes up to help you if you are an auditorial learner, like myself, right? Gotta be. If you up late night right now watching me, that means you determined to figure out how to get this money, how to get yourself from a 9 to 5, how to transition your finances, how to get yourself right together. If you're watching me, it's late night over there for y'all. It's 5:13 a.m. for me here. So YouTube is for the real bosses and entrepreneurs. Instagram is for the entrepreneurs. You know what I mean? The E in entrepreneurship stands for execution. So everybody who watches me here, I know that y'all are people who actually execute. Y'all don't play. And that's what I love about YouTube. So welcome to YouTube, friend. I know this is I know you've been on YouTube, but you know, just to give you some more information, you have to save the lives. Like the lives are not like once you do a live, it just automatically posts. You know, it's not a thing where you like delete it. You know, I'm happy that I have like this following here on YouTube because let me tell y'all. All right, let's see, file. I'm doing my best to try to get this. Let's see, download. All right, if I download that as a PDF, what happens? This is what's gonna happen. We're gonna screenshot this. I have to get creative, y'all, sorry. So I can get my ID because I'm using my phone at the moment. I'm going to show you the screen in just a moment. We're going to get right back to the screen where we was. I hope y'all are doing y'all uploading y'all IDs alongside with me. We're filing the BOI report for the CTA so we don't have to go to jail for 2 years. You're probably like, Shelby, why did you have to say it like that? It's true. It's true. We're filing the BOI report so we can save our asses. Don't play with me. So we can save our asses so we don't have to go to jail. All right, so, all right, let's see here. File converter. This is so like this is so inconvenient right now. All right. It's a PNG, so what are we talking about? It can only be JPEG, PNG. Wait, an attachment must be either JPEG, PNG, or PDF. Yeah, what are we talking about right now? All right. Weird. Let's see here. Let's see here. I'm not in a good place to do this at this time. Okay, no problem. Let's see. Appreciative. Thank you for showing us how to do this stuff. Absolutely. Absolutely, Sophia. Okay, great. I'll be adding you. Thank you. Guys, to be a go get it. Absolutely. What's your website again? Superchargemybusiness.com. I'll put it in the chat for y'all right now. Oh wow, that's early. Oh yeah, loving it. Yeah, I've been up since about 3 a.m., right? So I'm making sure that I'm dedicating my time so that way you guys don't miss out on this information, right? So that's why I'm here. Because I could be asleep. How many of y'all right now would be asleep right now? Would be asleep. It's 5:18 where I'm at. So superchargemybusiness.com. All right, let's keep moving forward because that's taking too much of my time at this moment. Download. All right. This is really ridiculous. Like, no, seriously. Identifying document image is required. Next. Because what the fuck? That was ridiculous. Go back to previous. Where? It's not taking my attachment. Should not contain spaces and can only contain the file name. Should not contain spaces. Are you really kidding me? They're very anal. They're very anal about this. I'm sorry, y'all. This is ridiculous. Okay. Shelby ID JPEG. Let's see if this works now. Yes. If you are having issues uploading your ID like I just did, make sure you change the file name. If you are using an ID, if you are using an iPad, you can change the file name. You can rename the file, but it's easier if you do it online. I just tried to upload my ID, and because it has screenshot, space, or whatever the name of the file was, it wants to make sure that you have no spaces, no numbers in the file name, in the file's name. So I'm saying that because this is something I just literally troubleshooted, and I believe that you guys might have a challenge while doing this, okay? So let me go ahead and show you where I am. I'm at the company application. We're not even done to submit, okay? So this is where we're at. All right, so we are on company application, okay? And you do have to upload your ID, all right? You have to provide them with it says which one identification type. You can provide your passport, right, if you got one. And then you will put your ID number, your driver's license number, and then, the state and all that good stuff. Then you will upload your ID, all right? You will upload your ID. You see how I named it Shelby ID? All right, with no spaces, no anything. Rename the file so you won't have any issues, all right? If you have challenges, we could just book a one-on-one call with me. We'll do it together, all right? We'll knock it out. Okay, so let's go to next. So next we're under beneficial owners, all right? So add a beneficial owner. This is beneficial owner 1, which will be you. All right, so let me set this down. Let me set this down so we could do this together. All right. All right, need help? Check if beneficial owner is a minor or child. No. Fencing ID, we don't have that yet. Exempt entity, no, we're not. All right, individual's last name, which is me. My first name. Birth. Okay. Residential address, I'll put that in there. All right. And then United States of America, Florida. Florida. I don't know where the federal, I don't know where that came from. 324, all right, cool. And then ID type, so it's literally the same thing all over again. All right. And then United States, Florida. And then literally you got to do the thing all over again, which is wild. That is so wild. Okay. Let me see here. One moment, y'all. Let me slide my ID over there. There we go. Okay. All right. So literally the same thing. Company applicants, you would do the same exact company applicants where we was just at. You would do the same thing for beneficial owners. It's the same exact form. All right. Hit next at the bottom right hand corner. Next. All right. Now here we go. We are going to officially submit the form, okay? We're going to put our email here. I have a professional, everybody should have a professional email address. Shelby at Supercharge My Business. All right. Everybody should have a professional email address if you have a business. If you don't and you're still using Gmail, shame on you. All right. Okay. I agree. Company applicant zip code is required. Okay, close. All right, let's go back to the zip code. We need to make sure my zip code and everything is in there. All right. All right, next. All right, and we're going to submit. Hit I agree. I'm a human. Please click on a character that is not used for accounting. Or for counting or writing words. Just all right, and then submit BOI report. We did it together. Yay! All done. Done. So I just saved my own ass from being from having to go to prison for 2 years. Isn't this good? All right. So submission processing, then it's going to give me my tracking ID. All right. Don't forget, download your transcript. Make sure you download your transcript. Filing is successful. All right. This is my BOIR report ID. All right. They got a tracking ID, all of this stuff, a timestamp, everything that you need. Download your transcript. Your transcript is literally all of the information that you submitted. This is what's going to save your ass, all right? Literally, your transcript is your whole entire application, all right? Make sure you download that. And we're all good. We're good. You have a submission tracking ID. You should be good to go, all right? Filing is successful. We're all good. All right. So filing the BOI report is very important because for a few reasons, like we stated earlier in this live, if you do not do what we just did together on live, then you will have to pay a $10,000 fine or you will be subjected to have to go to prison for 2 years, right? If you do not have an articles of organization yet, so if you have not filed to officially be a business, an active business yet, then once you do, then you have 90 days after you have received or after you have filed for your LLC to do what we just did today. Okay? If you are currently an active LLC owner, right, holder, you currently have an active business, you have an active LLC, you have by January 1st, 2025, you have by January 1st, 2025 to do this BOI report, to file the CTA, all right? If you do not do this by January 1st, you will have to pay a $10,000 fine. If you continue to play with these people in the government, then you will go to prison for 2 years just by simply not filing yourself as the beneficial owner for your company. If you cannot do this part, then are you truly ready for entrepreneurship? We got to have a conversation. We got to have a conversation because literally what we just did, right? If you have what's so cool about this video and my walkthrough video we just did is that you get the chance to actually prepare yourself prior to actually applying, which will allow you to be proactive, effective, and efficient, which means you'll be able to get through this application way quicker than what I did because you just sat here and watched me go through it, okay? So you should have more than enough reassurance and clarity on how to file this BOI report. Don't you pay them people to do this shit for you. This is your business bestie talking. Don't you pay nobody to do this for you when you can do this yourself. Seriously. You already have more than enough business bills. And if you are not operating, oh, honey, you ain't even get started. That same money that you're paying somebody or another grant writer or another business administrator or a business coach to file this BOI report, which, by the way, they're going to do it in 5 minutes and charge you $300. That money can go towards your supplies, equipment, marketing strategy, development processes, regulatory fees and licenses, insurance. Okay? Cool. Now, we can have a one-on-one conversation. We could do this together, right? We can knock it out. I mean, I don't know why y'all feel like somebody needs to hold y'all hand. Y'all grown as fuck, but okay. Okay. Is there any other documents we need to file as LLC owners to avoid fines or penalties other than the BOI? Absolutely not. That is the only one. Is it late where it's late where I am, but not too late? That's not. Wait, what happened? That's Nigerian time. Yeah, absolutely. We're on Nigerian time. What if you did this already and it didn't give you the option to download a transcript? Should I redo it all over again? Nope. And maybe it possibly did give you just probably didn't see it, but no. Check your email. You should have the information in email. If you already did this, then obviously it asks you for your email address, right? Right. Check your email for FinCEN or BOI filing and see if you have everything in there. Okay. Check your email. I'm going to send this information to my cousin because she has an LLC. Absolutely. Perfect. Okay, thank you. Perfect. All right. Do you guys have any questions about like this entire process? Any other questions that you might have? We just did it together. You saw me do it. I wanted to do a live stream on this because I wanted it to be very simple and short. Like not simple, but I wanted it to be like a walkthrough, like a look and learn type of thing. I wanted you to do it alongside with me. But if you want somebody to actually hold your hand and walk you through it, book a one-on-one consultation with me. It's $47. We can do it together. I'm not going to charge you $100. I'm not going to charge you $300 and none of that stuff. Just book a $47 one-on-one call, which allows us 45 minutes to sit down, gather your information, and to file this for you. We'll do it together live on a Zoom call, recorded Zoom call together, all right? We can do this together. Book a one-on-one call with me. Visit superchargemybusiness.com. Click on book a call. That's where you would get my information, okay? Okie dokie. Any questions? Do I have a mentorship program? No, because people cannot afford it. When I had a mentorship program, people was not consistent. I started with 100 people at the beginning, and then after 30 days, I ended with 2. So no, I don't do mentorships anymore. Them days are over. Those days are old. Y'all don't really want that. People really don't want mentorship. People want somebody to do this shit for them. People want somebody to run their companies. Let me tell y'all something. If you want somebody to do your business administration, to run your company, to do your business operations, to wake up every morning and to talk to your payroll, to do your posting, to make sure that they're managing your company property, you need to hire what's called a CEO. Yeah, you need to hire a CEO, an executive officer, because that's the person who handles all of that. You need to hire a CEO, and you will be the founder of your company who just sits back, relax, and drinks, coconut water on Wednesdays in the Bahamas. You know what I mean? Or maybe you don't really want to own a business. Maybe you actually just want to have financial freedom. Some of y'all just want to. Let me tell you something. I'm going to say this because this is serious. All right, it's very serious. I'm going to put my light on so y'all can see how serious this is. This is very serious. Okay. If you are searching for financial freedom and you're starting a business because you want to create generational wealth, that's absolutely amazing. But you need to think about how you want to go along those steps, right? How do you want that to be developed? And how much can you afford? How much can you afford, not so much in money as far as in time and energy and physical ability? You need to think about that. And then you need to think about, what does financial freedom look like? Do you want residual income, or do you actually want to put in the work so you can create a line of generational wealth? All right, cool. So let me tell you the difference between the two. Now, if you just want residual income to experience financial freedom so you won't have to live paycheck to paycheck, then you might want to invest in others' company. I'm serious. Because imagine you giving me, let's say you give me $10,000, then I can guarantee you a percentage of return every month. Obviously, I've been doing this for 8 years, so if you give me $10,000, within the next 30 days, you're going to make the money. And then every month, you're going to make a percentage off of my company, right? So that allows you not to have to go through the hassle, the liabilities, and all of the guesswork of having to deal with clients, right? And you're just making money off of me every month. So you have that where you can experience financial freedom, you can invest in others and give other, and that really shows commitment to your culture, right? And to us. Because it's so many of us that actually need funding opportunities, and it's just like y'all, for the ones who just want to experience financial freedom. Okay, so do you have an asset, or do you have something to where you can take out a loan or get some money and invest in somebody else's business? Okay, so that's one. If you want to create generational wealth, then it does take hard work. All right, being a business owner, you're not going to make money. You're going to be broke. This is no different from being a college student. Yeah, you're going to eat late night eating noodles. You know what I mean? You're going even me. 2 years ago, I actually decided, because I lived in Miami, paying over $3,000 a month for my beautiful condo, high rise, all right? But then eventually something clicked and I said, I've already given these people about $100,000 just by me being here for 2 years. So I decided that I wanted to take my heart, my passion, just travel the world, because it's something that I really wanted to do. I found out it was cheaper, or it's much cheaper for me to live in Panama, for me to live in Mexico, for me to live in Africa, for me to live in Bali, Indonesia. So I made necessary changes and sacrifices so that way I can be able to continue to afford my payroll and business overhead. Sacrifices have to be made. So you got to determine whether or not you really want to, like, if you want to be a business owner, it takes blood, sweat, and tears, for real. And it takes true faith, determination, grit, and perseverance. It really does. Okay? So if you want to put yourself through the shit and it's stressful, you're going to cry. You're gonna have to beat your own ass. It's a real serious thing. It's a mental mind thing. You have to develop your mindset. You have to get away from the people that you know today. The people that you love, they're going to fall off. It's true. I'm all the way, I cross seas. I'm in Nigeria right now. All right, it's 5:30 in the morning for where I am. Okay? I left my mom. I left my entire family in Florida. That's the sacrifice I made. So you know what I mean? Like you gotta make sacrifices and all kinds of stuff when you are becoming an entrepreneur and you're building something great. Not everybody can have that faith and that determination in them, all right? Or you can just invest in other people's companies and ideas and you can make residuals on it, right? And believe it or not, an investment portfolio is an asset. It's an asset. Having an investment portfolio is bigger than having a real estate portfolio. Yeah, it's true. Real estate is not hitting. It's not hitting, all right? Could you please go to your website on the live? I tried to look it up, but couldn't find it. Drop a link. Jesus Christ. www.superchargemybusiness.com. There you go. I have a, right, exactly. Okay. I'm just saying, you know, okay, there we go. Okay. All right. Perfect. Yep. So you can always book a one-on-one call with me. We've been on here for about an hour, so I really do appreciate you guys joining me late night, wherever you are. It's early morning, wherever I am. I was hoping that I was going to catch the rising of the sun, right? But unfortunately, I can't. Okay. Say I would love to have a mentor. Awesome. I mean, I feel like y'all don't really need mentors. What you need a mentor for? Can you you got to think about the position that you're putting yourself when you get a mentor. Like, can you afford it? You know, like y'all need to have a conversation with other people who have already purchased mentors and already spent tens of thousands of dollars. Ask them why the hell they have not made $1 million yet. Ask them. Oh, because there was something that I forgot that I needed to do. Or, you know, unfortunately life happened. So, you know, I just need to pick up where I am. When you talk to the people and they say stuff like that, right? I got a client that she got into a car accident literally in the morning. She handled all of her business with the whole car situation. And by the time 5 p.m. came for our meeting, she was on that call. She said, I just want to let you know that 9 a.m. this morning, I had a whole car accident, whole situation, but I made it to this call because business is business. You know how many times I cried and I had to step out the room at my grandma's funeral. I had consultations. And I had to stop crying and step outside the funeral just to have a call with y'all. Dedicated. Sacrifices. So, you know, when you get a mentor, most people that pay those tens of thousands of dollars, because mentorship that's been around for decades, right? But it became really, really popular, let's say since 2018, right? And so the people in the mentorship, they fall off. You fall off. You fall off. You don't become interested anymore. Your mindset, it takes time to develop. Right? Because I might be telling you something right now, but you might not get it until 3 weeks from now. Excuse me. But the mentorship program is 6 weeks. So if you don't get it right now when I'm telling you, then unfortunately you might be lost for 3 weeks, which results when we get on week 4, you just now getting what we said 3 weeks ago. And now you got to catch up. That's why I don't like mentorship groups. Everybody's not on the same page all the time. And then I don't like the drama. I don't like the communities and stuff. That's why I just don't do that. Okay. Okay. I understand why you don't have a mentorship program. I appreciate your time and knowledge always. Absolutely. Perfect. What is this about? We're talking about the CTA. Hey, friend just came on. I will reply to your live to find out what you're dropping. Yes. Hey, Renee. So, we're talking about the Corporate Transparency Act. The Corporate Transparency Act is a law that was put in place back in 2020 that says that you have to file yourself as the beneficial owner of your company. This was put into place because so many people got PPP loans, and it was a lot of PPP loan fraud. So what this does is this prevents anybody else from being able to file any type of loan or anything, right? File any applications under your business name without your information, things like that, right? So we actually the entire lab, we actually physically submitted the BOI report. In order for you, if you don't do this, right? If you don't do this, you will be subjected to 2 years in prison or a $10,000 fine. If you have an LLC, all right, I know I'm running through it. If you have an LLC, an active business, you have to file the BOI report by January 1st, 2025. If you don't do it, you will have to pay $10,000 and you'll go to prison for 2 years, okay? Now, if you do not have an LLC, but you plan on starting a business, you know what I mean? Then once you start your business, once you file for your LLC and EIN, you have 90 days from that day to file what's called the BOI report, okay? If you don't do it, the fines are still in place, $10,000 or 2 years in prison, okay? BOI report, Beneficial Ownership Information Report, all right? You can visit fincen.gov. FINCEN.gov. When you visit fincen.gov, you will see it big in blue and white, BOI report, file your beneficial ownership information, right? Then you have 2 different blue boxes. One is like FAQs, like frequently asked questions. Another one, get ready, get started, submit your file online, okay? Go ahead and go through it. It costs $0, it's free. What you need to have to best prepare yourself for this application is a picture of your driver's license. Make sure it's in PNG, JPEG, or PDF form. Make sure the name of the file does not have any spaces or any numbers in it. Just make sure it just has your name and ID. So it can be John's ID, Jones ID, all right, Renee's ID, okay? Just like how you if you go back in the video, you'll see. And then you submit your report, all right? You have application information, right? And then you have the beneficial information. You're going to file yourself for both the application owner information as well as the BOI report. You'll see what I'm talking about when you're in the process of submitting the application. All right, takes you 5 minutes. All right, okay, cool. So proud of you all. So proud of all you're doing. Continue doing and being you. You go, girl. Yes, thank you. Even if you didn't make income for the year, you still getting fined. Hell yeah. Because why would you? Why? So who? Nobody told you to get an LLC and you don't know how to make money. Oh, you thought business was a playground. It does not know this is a jungle. The lions, the tigers, and bears. You will file this. You will file this or you will go to jail. Yes, I'm in Nigeria. I'm finna give you the straight motherland talk. You will file this now. Tell myself, oh dang, even if you didn't make money, man, who told you to get LLC? You don't know how to make nothing shape. Y'all need to stop getting LLCs and y'all don't know how to make something out of nothing. You gotta be resourceful. Where do I go to read about these regulations? Google. The fuck? Y'all better use Google. It's 2024. This is not 1957. Google. Google has Gemini, it has AI with it now. So guess what? Google, once you put in Google CTA, guess what? It's going to give you everything you need to know. Straight up, Renee. There's a lot of entrepreneurs out here. What a real boss is at? What a real boss is at? For real. Oh, I didn't make no money in my business. Why? You had an LLC for 12 months, 365 days, 52 weeks. Out of 52 weeks, you ain't make not $1? Boy, I don't think this is... Might need to go back to the drawing board. I made $10,000 with having my LLC within the first 30 days. That was about 9 years ago. I did that. The first 30 days I had an LLC, I made $10,000. What kind of business do you do? I am a 71% successful grant writer and small business development coach. I help you develop your mindset, give you execution strategies, and I hold you accountable for your shit. And I teach you about business and how business is very serious, but also fun at the same time. I've helped small business owners, nonprofit organizations, tech companies get funding, or not funding, get grants. I don't like using the word funding because the only thing y'all know about funding is loans. I help people get grants, okay? Grants is debt-free money you don't have to pay back. It's rewards that you can get from entities, governments, and also from different organizations, right? Nonprofit organizations. I'm here in Africa, all right? I got rich off of grants and I moved out the U.S. 2 years ago. I've lived in 5 different countries, and right now I'm in Africa, all right? I'm in Nigeria, all right? And I'm actually here off of a grant. I'm here in Africa to help develop infrastructure, hospitals, and schools. So I'm making great use of my life, okay? So that's what I do. So what business do I do? I'm Superior Shelby. I help feed people. I help educate people. I help develop. I help women develop their faith in God. I go to church. I'm just your best all around person. That's why my name is Superior Shelby. And I live by that. My friend tell them, I gotta tell them, gotta let them know. Because sometimes they think, you know, I have to tell them. She is legit. Listen, she helped me in my homeland. Yes. I'm really trying to give y'all time so that I can see, like, if I can show y'all, you know, Nigeria. But it's still so early. We're doing this live so early this morning. You can kind of see. You want to know what I love about Africa is that it literally wakes up and prays. In the next 30 minutes or 15 minutes, you will hear praise. You will hear a man singing, praising the land. You hear that wind? Let me try to show y'all something really quick. I wish I could see, but it's still so dark. The sun is coming up though. Okay. I always show y'all what Africa looks like. Make sure you go to my other YouTube channel. That's where I like. Yesterday I did a tennis lesson. I don't know if y'all follow me on that channel. I don't know if you follow me on that channel, but if you go on my channel, right, on my channel page, at the bottom, you'll see at superior.shelby. Superior.shelby, superior, period, like the dot, Shelby, all right? That's my personal vlog. So my personal vlog, I'm always going live there, different cafes, restaurants, historical places, everything you want to see about Africa. And I'm also teaching you how I'm able to expand my business globally. The purpose of that YouTube channel is to show you personally what I'm going through, my love life, spiritually, how I get through and persevere. Because some days I don't want to do this shit, right? So how do I get through? And I'm also showing you how to expand your business globally, all right? Because you have to you got to open up your mindset and know that sometimes your target audience or who you want to buy your product or service might not be in your neighborhood or in your backyard. And I'm starting to realize that. You know, I'm so serious. I'm starting to realize that. I've came here, I've talked about grants, and now I'm about to host a free grant class. And it's probably going to be a lot of people. But when I tried to host a in-person like free grant class, I didn't even have 10 signups. So far, I already got like 40. So I'm learning that my type of business and my information is much more appreciated here, right? But on that YouTube channel, I'm showing you how you can take your business and bring it over here. No matter what, if it's an eyelash business, I don't care if it's, you know how to do plumbing, you know how to do, especially if you know how to do real estate development. Yeah, all right. Have you thought about taking yourself global and what that looks like? You might come out making more money. Okay. Yes, that's what I like, a woman of faith. Yeah, my faith is so high, it's delusional. What's your website or contact info? I already put it in here. Here y'all go. Superchargemybusiness.com. There you go. That's my website. Okay. Superchargemybusiness.com. All right, you guys. So we've been on here for a little minute. I'm going to let you guys go because I know it's late night over there for you. It's about to be 6 a.m. here for me. I'm going to go ahead and edit some content so I can drop on my other YouTube page. I'm also going to do a small, shorter video, something probably like 5 to 10 minutes that is straight to the point about this CTA BOI report. Maybe this walkthrough video will be easier for you. You know what I mean? So, because this live stream is about like an hour and 10 minutes, hour 20 minutes. But, yeah, so I'll do a shorter video for y'all so that way you guys can have that shorter video and you can send it to all of your friends and family. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel if you will. That's the only thing I'm asking. It's free, right? All the information I'm giving you is free. Don't you pay nobody to file this BOI report when you can do it yourself, okay? And if you need clarity and reassurance, if you need confidence, if you feel like you need somebody to walk you through it, get somebody trusted like myself. Book a one-on-one consultation with me. We will hop on a Zoom call together and we will do this together. The one-on-one Zoom call is only $47. When people out here are charging $350 to do this, okay? So just pay $47. We'll do it together. Visit www.superchargemybusiness.com, okay? And then scroll down, book a call, and then, you know, we'll go ahead and do the CTA thing together, okay? I really need help moving forward with this business of mine. Are you sure you're ready? Perfect. Thank you. All right, perfect. All right, you guys, we will have a conversation really soon. I'll see you on the other side of business. Book a one-on-one consultation with me. Peace and blessings. All right, all the way from Africa. Bye.